everybody from Tuxtla, Gutierrez. Did I say that right?
Muy bien.
In Chiapas, in Mexico. If you haven't been watching the series already, this is my boyfriend David, and we are on a road trip from Playa del Carmen in Quintana Roo all the way to Puerto Escondido in Oaxaca. And I think this is actually going to be the last episode of this little road trip series, because we're doing something very fun today, but then for the next day and a half we're just going to be driving, which is probably going to be a little bit boring, I don't know, but we've got a really fun day ahead of us because there is a canyon close to Tuxtla called Sumidero, and you can take a boat tour going through the canyon, and it stops in a few different places. There's a bunch of different animals and species that you can see. The views.
El mono araña.
Oraña?
Mono araña.
Mono araña is an orangutan?
No, it's a kind of monkey, a little one.
A little monkey. We're gonna have a look for these little monkeys, and we're on our way to the start point now. We literally just watched a YouTube video this morning to see where we need to go. I hope it's in the right direction. It's about 15 minutes from our hotel. We have arrived in Chiapa de Corzo, which is where the boat leaves from, we believe. I get the impression there's a few different spots where the boat leaves from, but this is the place that was recommended online. So this is where we've rocked up at. Bienvenidos al embarcadero. Vamos.
¡Vamos!
Vamos.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenos días.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
¿Van a hacer el recorrido del cañón?
Ah, sí,
Miren,
es
el
posible.
precio está en 250 pesos por persona.
Ajá.
Dilata 2 horas 15 el recorrido.
Ajá.
Hay otra forma también de servicio privado, incrementa el precio a 3,500, pero van únicamente ustedes. El de esa de 250, ¿en qué tiempo sale, Juanito? Hasta la 1 de la tarde está
¿A las 1?
sí.
¿Y qué hora es ahora?
Ahorita es las 12, una hora
Entonces,
de espera.
en 1 hora. That's okay.
Sí, está bien.
So the tour leaves in about an hour. That's not too bad. That's not too long to wait. We'll probably just hang around in this little town. It's 250 per person, which is £10 per person-ish. And he actually said, so there's a road where you get to see all the miradors, which is like a popular way to explore the canyon if you're not doing it by boat and you want to go in car. However, since March, since the beginning of coronavirus and the quarantine, that whole national park has been closed. That's what he's just told us anyway. Whether we believe that or not, I'm not so sure, because I find that a bit extraño. I don't know why he would be lying. I just don't know. I just also don't know why it would be closed. But anyway, that's what he said. So today, a boat really is the best way to explore the Canyon del Sumidero. Ready. Got the life jacket half on. I guess it looks like we're going on this boat. I understand the necessity of life jackets on the boat, but they will always be a lifelong hate for me. ¿Cómo sientes sobre vestir en una life vest?
Me siento como la mamá de un amigo.
I'm probably going to get burnt today. Didn't put any sun cream on. We didn't think too much about that, did we? This guy comes around and takes photos of everyone. I wonder if we'll have to pay for those afterwards or whether they just give them to you for free. No say. But we'll smile for the photo anyway. Salud. Lovely woman behind me has just lent me some sun cream, which is very much needed because the sun is strong today. It's actually funny, like the difference in temperatures that we've been through over the past couple of days, because Villahermosa was pretty warm. San Cristobal was freezing, especially at night, and now it's boiling here again in Tuxtla. We can't keep up. this what you were talking about?
Sí. Ahí están los botes.
Oh, his mouth's open. This doesn't look real. The crocodiles just don't even look real. They were like, were still for like 30 seconds just with their mouths open, like it really just looked like a plastic crocodile. But then it moved and I was like, oh, it is real.
You want to scream?
So close.
You want to scream?
Ah! Hola!
Hola!
Alright. We're the loudest on the boat by a long way. Reached the Oxo Mazunte, which basically just means Oxo on a boat. Get your enchiladas, get your snacks. Good morning, everybody. Well, I should probably say good afternoon now because it's about 12:30. From Tuxtla, a city which we are just about to leave. Sorry I didn't vlog any of yesterday, like after the canyon. What did we do? Fuimos a comprar, we went shopping para sushi y una mocha, cafe mocha. There was an ulala in one of the plazas in Tuxtla and I was just so stoked. But now we are making our way more in the direction of Puerto Escondido. We're not going to get all the way there today because it's probably like 8.5 hours away. But there is a city which we've seen on the map called Salina Cruz, which seems to be about halfway. It's about 4.5 hours from here, and I reckon that may be a good place for us to stop for the night. So we have just topped up the car with petrol. We've packed all of our things. Y estamos listas. Listos? Because there's two of us?
Sí.
Okay. Estamos listos para el camino.
Oaxaca, California, norte.
Uh-oh, there's been an accident up ahead. I'm not so sure if we're going to be able to get past that. It seems that a lorry down there has gone into a bit of a ditch.
Por
Oh
allá.
my god, the wind
Por allá.
completely blocks the way.
¿Hay que dar la vuelta por allá?
Sí, bueno, si te gustas esperar.
Ah, ya es que vimos que se regresó el otro carro y
Sí,
pensamos que era...
haz lo que termina
La
de
maniobra.
sacarlo. Como ¿qué será? Una media hora más o menos.
Ah, no,
Pero
pues
sí,
esperamos.
te puedes subir al puente. Por allá es la libre. Aquí vas en la de cuota.
Ajá.
I'm not surprised that that lorry has done whatever it's done. The car is shaking. This town is literally called La Ventosa. Are you okay?
Está fuerte el viento, es muy fuerte.
Hopefully this van gets recovered shortly, because if not, then we'll have to take another route which will take like 35 minutes longer. But this is the toll route, so we really want to take it because it's faster, but it's hard in times like this because it's weighing up if it's worth it to wait for a faster route or whether it's just faster to not wait and take the slower route. Like, it's like, how long are we going to be waiting? I reckon and I hope we're only going to be waiting for 5 minutes, but I don't know whether that's optimistic in a country like Mexico. ¿Cuánto tiempo piensas estamos esperando?
Aquí como 30 minutos, dice.
30 minutos.
Más o menos. O
Tal vez es mejor to go el otro camino, porque es 30 minutos más en el otro camino.
como crees, como quieras. Vamos, pues vamos, podemos
¿Sí?
buscar también algo de comer.
Okay, so we're going to take the slower route, with the one without tolls. One of my favourite things about David is his love for British classic music. It's amazing. I didn't realise that they knew these tunes in Mexico, but I'm very happy about it. Look at the girl next door. She's a player and a downright bore. She's a stopper, she wants more. Oh, that girl get you down. Sing it. Suck it too hard on your lollipop. Oh, that's gonna get you down. We see the Pacific Ocean. This is the first time seeing the Pacific Ocean from Mexico. Yeah.
This is my first time.
And your first time too?
Yeah.
First time seeing the Pacific Coast?
Wow,
wow. Oh, and there's a piñobio. Hola. So, this is the Pacific Coast. We just stopped at a little mirador along the way. So we've actually decided that we're not going to go to Salina Cruz. We've already passed it because David is more interested in going to a town called Huatulco. It's a bit further down the coast, so we're really just trying to press on to get there before the sun goes down. Hopefully we'll make it. The drive really has been so interesting so far. Like, we went through La Ventosa, which was just like super, super, super windy. We passed a lot of agave, which David said is used to make mezcal, and actually Oaxaca is one of the main regions for making mezcal in Mexico. I don't know if that's a true fact, I'm pretty sure that's what he said to me. And something that I've really noticed, especially when coming into Oaxaca, leaving Chiapas, is that this is exactly what I imagine California to look like. I've been to California, but only Los Angeles and San Francisco, but I imagine like kind of like the outback of California looks a lot like Oaxaca.
All alone again tonight, but you don't seem to forget about yourself. Wondering how it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help. But let me tell you about the trees and the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, the northern lights, yeah, we're all affected.
So we just stopped in, where are we?
Estamos en un lugarcito. Camino a Huatulco, no sé. Se llama Comedor Económico Ayuta. Les ofrece carnes y mariscos, comidas regionales, baños, regaderas.
Okay, we've just stopped at a restaurant on the side of the road because it's 5 o'clock. We haven't eaten since breakfast, and also the sun's really in David's eyes, so it's quite hard to drive at this time because the sun's going down.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Got some frijoles, arroz y
moscas.
Moscas.
Venga su tacote, señorita. Oh, it's your first time.
Piensa que toca tu cuerpo. Enciende la luz 100% orgánica.
Okay, pressing on. And hopefully we will get to Huatulco tonight. The lady in the restaurant said it's just 40 minutes away, which is not too bad. We may actually be there when it's not pitch black. Bienvenidos a Bahías de Huatulco. I think we might just arrive when it's still when we still got a little bit of light. Oh, we're just having a little look at Playa La Bocana. Just a little sign for it along the way. We're almost at our destination, but we're just gonna have a look. Wow.
So here's a reminder to look at life that's pouring into you. And so my friend, let me tell you once again, and you know that it's true. Forget about seeing it or hearing it, in the end you must.
Hola, hola, we have arrived in Huatulco. I feel really out of it, to be honest. We've just been driving for hours and hours and hours. I can't even imagine how David feels because he's been the one actually driving. I've just been sitting there anyway. We haven't found accommodation yet, so we're kind of just looking on our phones right now and looking around the hotels a bit. We found a cute little cafe called Cafe Huatulco. It's just right in the centre of the square. I'm just gonna come sit.
Voy a ir a buscar una chalupa allá enfrente.
¿Qué es
I'm going
chalupa?
to search a chalupa. Over there. No sé si son chalupas o tlayudas.
He's going to go search for some food. I've just ordered a mocha just to kind of sit and gather thoughts for a second, to be honest, before searching for a hotel. Hopefully we find something that's not too expensive because all the ones in close proximity to here are above our budget. They're all like kind of at least 50 or 60 quid, and we're looking for something that's more 20 to 30 or maybe even 35 quid. So we might have to go just a little bit further outside the centre. But there's so many hotels just like along this Huatulco strip. It's way more developed than I was ever expecting, especially after like the road to get here. It just seemed so remote, but no, there's loads going on here. There's loads of restaurants, hotels. It's really quite developed. I'm excited for the morning to see it all in the daylight. Good morning from Huatulco. The footage you just saw was David's footage actually from the sunrise this morning. He got up super early and I chose to remain in bed. But it did look really, really nice. We're now back at the cafe which we were at last night. Just finished a cappuccino and about to go have a look at the beach in the daylight.
Sí.
Oh, what? And you've got a beer?
I finished my beer.
The beers that we bought last night, but we've put them in an ice box. Of course, you should start every day with a beer, no? Okay, let's test the waters of the Pacific for the first time, probably without my glasses. So nice. It's super clear. It just feels so nice to be in, and the temperature is absolutely gorgeous. It's really refreshing, but it's so hot outside that it's a really nice refreshing dip. The biggest difference I'm noticing between here and Quintana Roo is the sand. It's a lot more like greenier and ricier here, whereas in Tulum it's very fine and like powder. So I'd say sand is not as nice, but the water is gorgeous. It's not cold, come on! Sometimes maybe I forget and underestimate the differences between me being British and him being Mexican and what cold water means to both of our nationalities. This is not cold. Hiccups after that beer.
Okay.
Wait, I have a trick. If you have hiccups and you want to get rid of them, this is foolproof for me. You have to hold your breath and swallow 3 times whilst continuing to hold your breath. I recommend waiting around 5 to 10 seconds between each swallow. You ready? dogs are gone.
Estoy grabando.
I'm editing some cute photos from the beach. We've stopped at an unexpected random little restaurant on the side of the road for some lunch.
Muchas gracias. Son para ti estos. ¿Qué
Para mí,
amores
todo
son
para mí.
ti y
¿Por qué no tienes hambre? Whoa, that is big. I'm excited. Where do I start? Do you know what I'm really bad at? Taking the skin off of these.
¿Me regalas uno? Can I get one?
Yes, of course. Why are you asking me?
Wow, es limpio.
How do you take the skin off well without, you know, completely butchering it? I didn't realise you got a plate too. Oh, because mine are with garlic and yours are with spicy.
¿Quieres probar este? No es muy spicy.
It's not too spicy?
I think no.
Yeah. Well, you could, says the man who literally just took a spoonful of jalapenos last night. Sure it's not too spicy?
No.
I just...
You can resist.
You can resist. Can I? Can I resist?
Yeah, you are strong.
That is spicy.
¿Mucho?
Quite a lot.
Sí.
Yeah.
No es cierto. Devuélveme el camarón.
I do look a little bit red. Hola everybody from a beach which I can't remember the name of. We just did a photo shoot. This is the first ever time having David as my photographer and he passed the test. I'm really happy with the photos that he's taken. Thanks David. We're on Mazunte Beach. We were going to go to Zipolite, which is a nudist beach just down the way. But we passed this one. We were like, oh, that looks really nice, and we've ended up just kind of staying here. We still do need to get to Puerto Escondido tonight. I've told my Airbnb host that we're going to be a little bit late, and she was like, that's fine, I live next door, don't worry about it. So that's all good. And yeah, we've just been... no, gracias.
Son veganos, no carne.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Y bananas fritas.
Oh, no.
Estas son bananas fritas, miren, muy buenas. Estos son tamales de maíz natural, de verdura y de espinacas con queso.
Está bien.
¿Usted no quiere, mira? ¿No? Bueno.
Gracias.
¿Tamales, amiga?
They're quite relentless, the people who sell here. If you say no, they don't take that as a no. They take it as, well, I'm gonna try harder. Gracias. We've just stopped off at... Why do I look so pale? I need to put on my face fake tan tonight because this is not okay. You look brown. That's not fair.
Agua de Jamaica.
Agua de Jamaica.
Hibiscus water.
Hibiscus water.
Hibiscus water.
Water. What?
Water.
How do you say water?
Hibiscus water.
So I'm trying to do a British
Agua de
accent.
Jamaica.
Agua de Jamaica.
Hibiscus water.
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 Yeah, we'll work on it, you know? We've just stopped off at this little taco restaurant before making the final journey. And when I say final, I do mean the final journey to Puerto Escondido. We're 1 hour away from it now, from our final destination.
Una hora.
1 hora. So close yet so far.
Ya casi llegamos.
Casi llegamos.
We're almost there.
¿Es tuyos?
Carne asada y algo más que es no asado.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
So after 11 days traveling through 5 states in Mexico, all the way from Tulum, we finally arrived in Puerto Escondido. Absolutely shattered, as you can imagine, so didn't even remember to film the grand arrival, but rest assured we arrived safely and plan to stay in this Oaxacan haven for at least a month. Thanks so much for following along with this series. I really hope you enjoyed it. I already have so much to show you in Puerto Escondido, so that is what is coming up next, and I hope to see you then. Bye!